Hello guys, and welcome back to this new video. Today we are solving this problem. Integer replacement. We are given an integer n, and you can apply one of the following operation. If n is even, replace n with n divided by 2. If n is odd, replace n with either n plus 1 or n minus 1. Return the minimum number of operations needed for n to become 1. For example, if n is equal to 8, the output will be 3. 8 is even, so we divide it by 4. 4 is even, so we divide it by 2. 2 is even, so we divide it by 1. We divided and we did 3 operations to 8 to get to 1, so we return 3. Same for this example and this example. So let's get started. First we check if n is equal to 1, then return one. Now, if n mod 2 is equal to 0, integer replacement and divided by 2, else integer replacement and minus 1. So this should be enough. Return 1 plus and return 1 plus, return 0. So what we are doing here in this code, we are checking if n is equal to 1, we return 1. Else, if n is even, we return the integer replacement, the same function, with n divided by 2 because it's even, and we add 1. This one is for the operation of division. This, when we do this operation, we add this one. So first, let's check it. It should be working. So I think we just should make it 0 here. Now it should be working. Yeah. Now let's submit. Hope it works. Well, It worked for 24 test cases. The output was 30, but it was supposed to be 17. Let's just change this to be +1. First we check. It's working. First, let's just make the test case here and check it. Now it worked. Now let's submit. So sometimes we have to do n+1 and other times we have to do n-1. But how can we know which one to use? If n is odd, replace n with either n+1 or n-1. What should we do? First, else if n mod 2 equal 1, do that. Maybe it's 1 plus integer n-1. Maybe it's not like that. One plus integer replacement n+1. Maybe it's the minimum between them. 1 plus integer replacement n plus 1. It should be this now. Plus what is this fmin? And it worked. So this should be working. Too big integer. What should we do? First of all, about this, let's submit and take the test case. Looks like we can't. Let's read the description again. If n is odd, replace n with either n plus 1 or n minus 1. Return the minimum number of operations. Return the minimum number of operations needed. So first we have to check the number of operations for n minus 1 and for n plus 1, and take the one that contains the smallest number of operations, and that's what we did. so. Well. If the replacement is greater than, return 1 plus teacher placement and plus 1, else return 1 plus this. Now let's check it. And it worked. Now let's submit. Integer overflow. Here we are given the greatest number, the max. We can't add 1 to it, and it's the last case. So you know what am I doing? What I'm gonna do is, if n and n is not equal to this number, sorry leetcode company, I hope it's work. Wait, 2, 1, 4, please. Yeah, it shouldn't be working. Wait, else. Just replace this with this. What? Wait a minute. It should be all clear here. Yeah. Signed integer overflow. This number plus 1 cannot be represented in type int. So here we are supposed to be do n minus 1, not plus 1. So this should not be here. First, let's do this. No. It's this. Let's just make it a case by itself here. If n equal this number return this. Should be working. Oh yeah. No, let's submit. And it should be like this. And yeah, it worked. Actually, problems like these are very simple with other programming languages like Python. But in C it's a little complicated, like in this case, because of the limit of the integer value data type. We cannot go above this number, but in Python we can. So that's for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one.